The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Apologies for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, well, 15 minutes late. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate you. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to volume 38 of BS Sessions, part of Time to BS with Staniel Smooth, brought to you by our friends over at DraftKings. You know what? Sponsorships are in the description because I am tired of waiting. But joining me, hello stream, joining me for volume 38 of BS Sessions, this man, I have heard nothing but good things about him. He's a brain injury survivor, fitness advocate, and downright a good dude. Nick Palumbo, welcome to the Department of BS, my friend. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for having me on, Dan. I appreciate it, man.
So, how would you describe, for those who don't know who you are, how would you describe yourself? Take us from start to finish.
So when I was growing up, I suffered from a traumatic brain injury. I was in a car accident when I was 3.5, and growing up, it was a struggle. Being a kid with a disability, going to school. It was always like a kind of like a struggle.
Yeah, I got you.
Being that kid with a disability, going to school and all that. Now, I really couldn't find my footing until I would say my later years, till I became 21. I went to the doctor. I was overweight, and I was 310 pounds.
Shit.
And I found out I almost was diabetic, so I wound up going on a weight loss journey.
Okay. And you said you started at 310 pounds. And how much do you weigh right now, bro?
Right now, I'm 288.
Fucking awesome, man.
My lowest was 226. So,
fuck, man. Look at you. So at one point you lost almost 100 fucking pounds, man.
Yeah, I know. It's insane to really
fuck yeah,
wrap
man.
my head around at times, man.
You go, bro.
Thank you.
You go, bro. That's fucking awesome. I love hearing that shit. People have a weight loss journey and they're committed to that. They're committed to that, climbing up the staircase to success.
Hey, listen, it's hard for everybody. I mean, going to the gym, it's not an easy lifestyle.
No, it's not.
And especially when I was saying, when you're a kid with special needs or has a brain injury, it's hard to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Or you have Tourette's like I do. People look at you and say, damn, this kid, it's hard for people like that.
It's hard for anyone, yeah.
And now years later, I'm a personal trainer for kids with special needs.
Yeah.
And disabilities. Being a personal trainer for kids with special needs and disabilities, I feel blessed to be doing what I do.
Beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. And off air, you were talking to me about how you started with this whole thing. And would you care to talk about something that happened in your childhood that helped, I guess would call it, drive you into being a better human being and being grateful for the life that you have?
I feel I'm just grateful that I'm alive from the accident, man. I'm alive. People, I used to take life for granted, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything for granted, and now I'm just this is how I am. I feel like acceptance is really a lot of. I came to accept myself, and after I accepted myself, that's how life got better.
That's beautiful, man. So, for those in the audience who do not know, would you be able to talk about the accident?
it was out east. It was out east in I forgot exactly where,
That's okay.
but there was where me, my mom, my sister, we were in a car, and we were in a car, and like on the intersection, like there wasn't a light. There wasn't like a light, and like the car went like through the intersection
Yeah.
and hit passenger side, and I was the one really targeted in the accident.
Shit.
So yeah, going through that, it was a lot. I was airlifted to the hospital. I dealt with a lot of you know, years of therapy and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, I was in special ed my whole life in school, and just it was a lot. It was a lot, you know, to do.
What was the official diagnosis of the accident?
I'm a TBI, traumatic brain injury,
Shit.
and I feel like you know, I used to cry a lot. I used to get emotional, upset at myself, and I feel like life, and I feel like a lot of things. It's just, you know, I really, to me, Dan, it comes to acceptance. You got to
Uh-huh.
accept yourself, and I finally feel like I went from here to here, and I finally started to accept myself and accept myself. This is who I am, and
That's awesome, man.
fuck what people think about me.
That's
I
awesome.
hate saying it that way,
No,
but you
you're
know what I
good. No,
mean?
you're good. Fuck, we don't give a shit. We don't give a shit around here. You're good. But no, dude, that's fucking awesome. Like, seriously, I mean, you're a brain injury survivor.
Yes.
That's not like that's not something to like take for granted or take lightly at all.
Yes.
I mean, to go through what you went through as a child and over 20 years later, does that like do you reflect on that at all and you just go, wow.
Sometimes I forget why I started this journey and why I said, you know what, why I'm going to be where I'm at. Well, why I'm at today. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I forget why I started, but to be honest, this is why I started. I'm in shock sometimes to see that I
Yeah.
lost over 85 pounds.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome though.
To be honest, I'm in shock to feel like, oh yeah, this is me. I lost over 85 pounds. I'm just in shock, you know? To be
Yeah.
honest, yeah.
It's hard to take in. It's just hard to like understand. I can see you get emotional shit. And this is a comfort zone, man.
Yeah,
It's a comfort zone. This is all I talked about this off air. All this is a comfort dojo.
I understand. Yeah,
Whatever is on your mind and you're willing to talk about, you're golden, bro. And
Yeah.
that's it. Like I'll tell you right out of the gate, I told you off air, I was diagnosed with PDD-NOS on the autism spectrum at the age of 2 years old. Never forgot that. I will never forget like the shit that my mom would like put herself through just to get me where I am. And I appreciate her for that.
I understand.
Appreciate her for that 100%. And you got a lot of great people in your life that would do anything to get you to succeed and to do well in life. Look at fucking Donut. Donut loves you. Look at this shit. She just met you. And she's already warming up to you because she says it's the good vibes.
What I was gonna say is since I started working out, I feel like I met so many great people in my life, or so many people that I was, because I was a kid that didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't have a lot of friends growing up. I dealt with a lot of like Tourette's and all that and that nonsense.
Yeah.
But now overcoming it and like being like, listen, this is me.
Yeah.
But I didn't have a lot of friends, and now a lot of my friends I meet years later. Like some of my buddies I've met from going to different gyms, you know, just my buddy Rob Catron that owns Coho, great guy. I met him. My buddy Mike Merce, I met him also a great guy.
Shout out to Big Merce, by the way. Shout out,
Bruce is
Big
a
Man.
great guy. Bruce is a great guy. I met so many other people that were in my life years ago, but now came back into my life. Like, you know what I mean?
We're like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
Good to see
yeah,
you.
basically.
Been a while.
Basically, but like, I feel like life is a journey, and everybody's journey, like, you know what I mean? Stuff
Yeah.
happens throughout your journey that, you know, that's how it is, you know?
I'm gonna tell you a little figure of speech or an expression that I hate to be humble, but I came up with. It's the sword of the anvil.
Yeah.
So when you're born, by the time you're born, you're this one tiny little smidgen piece of steel. Tiny little steel. You know what I'm saying? And your job is to forge that steel into whatever sword, mace, whatever the fuck you want it to be. And sometimes your sword may crack or may even break. Your sword cracking or breaking, to bring this up, was your accident.
Yeah, I feel like my accident as like, I feel like, to be honest with you, Dan, I have two different parts of my life. The first 21 years and the last 5 years. The last 5 years really is a dream. It's like awesome to feel like
Yeah.
I'm completed a personal training class. I'm a personal trainer. Now I work with a company. We train kids with special needs. We train all type of people,
Yeah.
older and young. I work for a company named Team Extreme. Team Extreme is a company that we work with kids all throughout the spectrum,
Yeah.
autism, all Down syndrome, every type of disability. But and then
I'm texting a buddy of mine because I feel like he would love to fucking hear this. Where is he?
you're good, man. You want me to hold on?
No, you're good. Keep talking. Keep
So-
talking because he runs a podcast called Defining Moments Podcast.
So I work with people, all kinds of people, young and old, and I absolutely love it because I feel like it's 10 times harder for them to go to the gym.
Yeah.
See, people look at me and you like, well, look at me like I don't have a disability, because if I walked up to somebody at the gym, they wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, that guy probably has a disability." There's some people that you can tell, and I feel like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's really special doing what I do every day. It really brings me joy, excitement, and I love working out with kids with disabilities and teaching others how to work out. It's really an awesome job,
That's beautiful, man.
and I love it so much.
People need to fucking hear this story. Like, seriously, to go through what you have continued to go through in your life, to go from like what many would consider to be rock fucking bottom.
Yeah, I went from 100%. I went through rock bottom, and now, you know,
You basically got a fucking second chance at life.
yeah.
To
I-
put it lightly.
I
Like a
looked at
second
that.
chance at life is putting it lightly. Like,
Yes.
like seriously.
Yeah.
That's one of the best ways I can put it. And like tell us about the company you work with, Team Extreme.
Team Extreme, we're a company that works with, like I said, all types of people with disabilities, maybe traumatic brain injury too, TBI. We work with all kids with disabilities, but these kids are special, man. I mean, I always say it, and I'll say it 100%, and I'll say this to anybody in the gym. People that go to the gym with a disability have 100% harder time than me or you, Dan,
Yep.
or me or anybody else.
Yeah.
I go to the gym with some of my clients, and I'm like, damn, this kid, you know, I'll give you this for example. A few weeks ago, I saw this kid in the gym. He had a disability. He has Down syndrome. And I saw him in the gym, and I said, damn, no one's going up to this kid and giving him motivation. I said, that's so not right. That's like so
No.
fucked up. Like, that kid was me. Well, not was me, but like, I have a disability too. And I wish someone said, like, taught me the way of working out. But like, I went up to him and I said, buddy, I'm so proud of you and what you're doing right now. You're doing an amazing job, and I'm so proud of you for the work you're doing and like putting in the hard work at the gym.
That's fucking beautiful.
And then his dad also came up to me and I explained to him what I did. And he said, man, I appreciate that so much. You coming out to my son. And I said, listen, this is what we're supposed to do. Like, you know what I mean? Because it really annoys me, the muscle head mentality of everybody at the gym. No one, I will tell you straight out, no one at that gym would have came up to that kid. No girl, no guy. And that bothers me in a way that everybody is like, come on, that kid did nothing to anybody. You're just gonna treat him bad because of something else? Like,
because he was quote different.
Different, yeah. So you're gonna treat him different because he's like, you're gonna treat him that way, man. That kid, that takes 10 times more effort. Than lifting 135 pounds or 250 pounds, and then you got these other muscle heads lifting 100 pounds. Like, man, this is what I'm talking about, the gym atmosphere. And that's the one thing that annoys me because, I never I never had that. And now to see other people being taken advantage of, that pisses me off. Because I tell you, I would be the first person at the gym to say, man, listen, give this kid some credit.
We're all here for the same thing. We're all here for the same
reason to better ourselves and make each other happy.
Of course. Is there like growing up? I mean, growing up from, let's say, kindergarten to high school.
I was always in like special ed. No, yeah. Kindergarten to high school, I was always in special ed. I was always, I guess not picked on, but I was always in special ed. More in my later years in middle school and high school, I was
the worst years. The worst fucking years.
Everybody's kind of like,
everyone's a dick.
Not picking on me, but then I kind of stopped going to school in like 10th grade. So a little, because I had enough of everything. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then years later, I came back and I said, listen, I'm going to become a personal trainer for kids with special needs and disabilities. And now to be doing it today, it's an absolute blessing. One of my trainers, Kettlebell Steve, my trainer, Steve Stepper, which goes by Kettlebell Steve.
Love that shit.
He said to me, Nick, you're going to be special one day. You're going to be a kid.
Fuck yeah.
Someone that's training kids with disabilities. Now to be doing it, it's an absolute blessing.
That's fucking awesome. I love hearing that shit.
Now, years later, I have a girlfriend, my girlfriend, Claudia.
Shout out to the camera. Sure, she's watching.
Yeah, probably she is. And she loves this, but just so many different things got me to this point, and I'm just so blessed. Now to be sitting here with you, it's just like, damn, man. So I always wanted to get into motivational speaking, and this is as close as motivational speaking.
Start a fucking podcast.
Yeah, I know.
Please.
I know.
That's perfect.
This is like all the stuff I've been dreaming of, and now to see it finally coming to reality, it's like, damn, man.
Get a microphone, get a USB microphone, get OBS Studio. That's the easiest way to do it. Get OBS Studio, start Anchor. That's free.
Yeah.
Easy as shit. Just hit record and go.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
But
that is it.
Yeah, this journey, man, has been amazing, and I love it so much.
Who's been your biggest supporter? You know what? Let's make this easier. 3 of your biggest supporters in your life from the day you started your journey to, let's say, the last 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'll give you a story. So I'm the type of kid that I attempted losing weight several times.
Yeah.
I attempted losing weight about, 5 or 6 times. I would always like stop working out after losing 10 pounds. Then I remember the day I got diabetes. Oh, I was pre-diabetic. Like, you know what? I said to my mom, I'm gonna lose 85 pounds. She's like, this is probably gonna go on for a little bit, but whatever. And I said, I'm just gonna keep on going.
There
So
you go.
I would say my mom, my dad, like, is also supporting me, taking me to the gym all the time because I don't drive. So, you know, so my mom. And I don't really have a third one right now. I mean, I would say my girlfriend right now is another supporter. So
About to say she's in the chat.
yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't
She's in
really,
the chat.
I don't really, yeah, I know. I don't really have like that many supporters. My friend Joey, I met him at South Shore Iron.
Yeah.
He's another one that supports me. A lot of people. My friend Bob, Mike, you know,
Yeah.
I just have like different people like that I met throughout my journey. That
Your story is like rocket fuel to a lot of people that just need some way to keep going.
just keep on going.
Just keep going. Seriously. I mean, and you got great people that are joining this chat on
Yeah.
your chat and mine,
Yeah.
and that will continue to support you through and through. Think of it this way. You get great people in your life that are going to push you, hold you accountable,
Yeah.
tell you when you're fucking up. And you know what? That's them showing tough love, but in the end, they support you no matter what.
Also, my friend Vicky, my friend Jordan, and several other people, you know,
Yeah.
have been along of this ride for me for years, and their families have been
Beautiful.
along for the ride. And to see where I'm at today, it's just, you know,
That's beautiful, man. That's gorgeous. I mean, I told you before we started recording, I mean,
yes,
you get anyone in your life that has a great heart and a great drive to help you be better. And that's better than anything in the world.
yeah. I mean, that's the one thing when you have good people in your life. I didn't have the best people in my life, maybe 5 years ago. Like, I didn't have a lot of people in my life 5 years ago, but now I have
Yeah.
that support. When you have that support, it's all about, I guess, building the support system of who you have in your life and the kind of people you have in your life.
The circle of trust.
Yeah, exactly.
The circle of
exactly.
trust.
I would say about that. That would be good.
I call it the department of bullshit. That's my department of bullshit.
Hey, everybody has that too, man. I mean, everybody has
That's
a
my
department
department of
bullshit.
bullshit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I keep my inner circle small, but I keep it close by. Like I keep the people that I know I can trust with like shit that bothers me, with shit that I want to talk about, with shit that's like, hey, listen, I need some fucking help. Like, what do I do? Whether it's like mentally, physically, financially, whatever the fuck, I know I can go to them and be like, all right, what can I do?
Yeah. I mean, this journey's been I feel like other family supported me, my uncles, everybody, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's just awesome, man. I love it.
That's the beauty of all of it. That's the beauty of having a great support system, bro.
Definitely.
Do you have any, like, what do you eat on a consistent basis? Let's go to that. Let's go to your diet. Like,
So everybody looks at me. I try to eat as healthy as I could. Like, you know what? I'm not that guy with the six pack and the abs and all that crap. You know what I mean? I'm not that, but I try to eat as healthy as I could. Like,
yeah,
I'm not that guy. At first, when I first started working out, I was the guy eating steak, chicken, rice, fish every day of the week. But and then, you know, now I'm a little more held back. Like, you know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I don't, you know, I still eat healthy, but like not as healthy. You know what I mean?
You give yourself some breathing room.
Yeah. I mean, one of my things is I know I would have to start eating healthy on a consistent basis. Bodybuilding is one of what I would really like to do at some point in my life.
Okay.
Is become Oh,
You're good.
become a bodybuilder. And
It wasn't Donut that made that noise. She's chilling right there.
all right, cool. No, I would like to become a bodybuilder.
Okay.
And I feel like that's when I would really have to trim up my eating. Like, I really get my eating on par. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I eat a lot of steak, a lot of chicken. Man.
Beautiful.
I like pretty much everything. I'm a fish guy.
Yeah. Well, we're on Long Island. We got to eat fish for that.
Yeah.
That.
But I would say to everybody, like, you know what? Just take it one day at a time. If you were to start working out today,
Thank you.
This is what I tell everybody. You want to start working out, don't clean everything out of your diet. At least that's what I had to do. I had to literally then say, that's it.
No more chips, no more dip.
May 18th, I'm being serious. I came home from Applebee's on May 18th, 2018, went on the treadmill, and then next day I literally stopped having everything. Every bad thing for at least 6 months.
Shit.
That's when I dropped my first 50.
Nice.
Then after that, I dropped another 30. And then, as the journey just goes on, and it took me about a year to probably do that. So,
So that was a big mistake that I did. I went from I was 340 at one point, and then the lightest I got to was 240. At like 245, like 250 or some shit. And what I did was similar to what you did. I did chicken, I did fish, I did steak. I did mostly a carnivore-based diet. And then somewhere in the last few months, I said, what the fuck am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong here? And so I've been going by, okay, I can still eat what I want to eat, but at the same point, just eat slower and eat in smaller portions.
Yeah, like I used to eat, like I actually looked up on my phone how many calories is in 1 pound. So
For shits and giggles.
This is weird. This is weird when I did this. So I did this every night I would go downstairs on my treadmill for about 6 months and literally go for 60 minutes to an hour and a half of cardio every night. And I would try to burn about 600 to 700 calories.
You must have slept like a baby after that.
Yeah. No, but that's seriously what I did. I burned like 600 to 700 calories every night. And then I would try to burn at least 3,500 at the end of the week. So I would be burning a pound a week. I mean, I don't know why. I just had that in my head.
You just gave me an idea there, my friend. Now I know what to do this weekend.
Nah, but that's like kind of what I did. I don't know why I did that.
Huh.
But yeah, it was pretty interesting. Like when I first started. But then now I'm at a point where I mainly weightlift. I hate doing cardio, man. Like, like who likes doing cardio to begin with? But I did cardio so much when I was younger, 5 years ago, when I first started, that today I hate cardio.
Cardio is annoying, I will give you that.
Cardio is annoying, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate to be the one just on the treadmill and whatever.
Oh, I have an idea. Sorry to cut you off. I have an idea for you that I think you would love. Have you tried pad training?
What's that?
Pad training. Like punching bag and shit?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of that.
So if you go online, I'm sure you got big fucking hands. Like I have bare hands.
Yeah.
So go on Amazon, go get extra large to 2XL UFC gloves, not boxing gloves, like cage fighting gloves, and just go on the heavy bag and just punch in the heavy bag for like 10 minutes, like 5-minute intervals, 10, 20 minutes, 5-minute intervals.
Yeah.
Just hard as you can, as not fast, but as hard as you can. That's what I've been doing.
But then you're gonna think this is weird too. So
okay,
everybody knows I don't drive. Well, now everybody knows I don't drive, but the people close to me know I don't drive. So I used to walk to my gym every day. So I used to go to Mr. D's Ultimate Fitness at first when I first started working out. I used to work from my house all the way down in Brookhaven, go to Mr. D's, stop, get eggs, at some egg place and then go all the way down to Mr. G's every day. And
Huh.
then that was like probably like 5 or 6 miles
Huh.
from my house. So
Huh.
that's how, again, I lost a lot. I did a lot of cardio doing that.
You know, for shits and giggles, I'm going to Google this real quick.
At one point, you know?
I want to see how far it is to walk from here to my gym.
At one point, I tried to do that. I mean, that was pretty much after I was doing my cardio in the house forever. That was probably in 2019 I started doing that. Like February 2019, I remember.
So that's like 2 hours. That's like a 2-hour walk.
No, but I would like stop, maybe go get something, you know what I mean?
That's not a bad idea. Huh. Because I'm psycho that way.
No, but I didn't do that when I first started. When I first started, I would just do the treadmill. But I would be like, yo, I want to go maybe go get eggs every day. Maybe I'll go get an egg sandwich or I might just egg rice or whatever from the deli and then go walk down to the gym. So I would like maybe do that for like an hour. And at that time, I didn't have a job really because I wasn't personal training and whatever. So I kind of told my parents, give me like a year or two. They were nice about that, which I'm very thankful for my mom and dad giving me that time. I said, I'm going to lose a certain amount of weight and go to school for personal training.
There you
And
go.
You know what I mean? But in that time, I would always walk to the gym every day. Like I would literally walk there every day.
So it's like that's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, but I did that for a lot in 2019. And then the pandemic hit, so everything shut down.
Yeah.
So that is what it is. Then I went to South Shore for a little while. I was still doing the walking a little, but you know what I mean. And then
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I was doing the.
Oh, you're on low battery. I
Yeah.
got you. Keep talking.
I was doing the. I'm sorry.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. All right.
I was doing the walking every day, and then pandemic hit, of course, and then I started back up again doing it a little, and then I went to South Shore, and you know, so
Okay.
I lost a certain amount of weight, you know.
What drives you like to keep this going? What is like your biggest inspiration or your biggest like motivation to like just say, Superman, let's fucking go?
I love this shit, man. I'm gonna be honest. This is if I don't work out, I don't feel myself. So this is this feels when I listen to a lot of Eric Thomas, motivational speaker. I listen to Tony Robbins. I listen to David Goggins.
Yes.
All that
yes.
motivational stuff. And I feel like, you know what? When you hear that stuff, like it makes you want to work out. Like, you know what I mean? And I've been doing this for so long, like that I need to work out. That is like my therapy. Being at the gym and freaking throwing an insane shitload of weights around is my therapy. In the most weird way possible. Yeah, that's my therapy.
I tell my girlfriend all the fucking time, like, the gym makes me happy. And she tells me, did you go to the gym today? Did you go to the gym? Because she pushes me to be better.
Yeah, my girlfriend now, like, says, I'm like, yo, I need to go to the gym before I see you. You know, like, if I do not at the gym, I'm not going to be myself today, you know? Plus, I take supplements when I work out and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
I hear you with that part.
Yeah. Plus, I take some supplements when I work out.
Beautiful.
And everything. But yeah, it just keeps me going to
That's
the gym every
beautiful.
day.
That's beautiful, man. Well, a few more questions for you.
No, you're good, buddy.
So, if you could give a great piece of advice to anyone, to like those who are watching, those who are listening, what's like your biggest piece of advice that you could give to anyone that is, say, struggle with their struggle with their physical health, struggle with their mental health, whatever. What's some advice that like Nick Palumbo would give?
I would give because myself, I did suffer before everything. I did suffer with some depression and a lot of stuff. I did with a great deal of depression, and I'm gonna bring this up. My nanny got me through that because my nanny was 96 at the time. She sadly passed, but she got me through that, and just, you know what I mean, like, do what makes you happy.
That's it.
And fuck everybody else.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Don't do what people want you to do. Do what makes you happy.
That's it.
At the end of the day, if you do what makes you happy, you know what? I look at my job right now and be serious with you, Dan, that I don't. If you do what you love, you're not going to work a day in your life. And I love personal training and I love working out.
That's it.
And that's not work to me. That's called love.
That's beautiful. I've been saying it a lot, but that is beautiful.
I heard that quote a long time ago. If you do what you love, it's not considered work. It's considered fun.
I got nowhere for you. You are the most important person in your life. And the tallest trees take the longest time to grow.
100%.
And I'm going to continue on with that sword analogy. But for those who are just joining in, you are a tiny piece of steel when you're first born.
Yes.
And your job is to forge that blade into forge that steel into whatever blade you want it to become. Sometimes it may even crack or may even break.
Yes.
And that's fine. And the hammer and the anvil are the two most important teachers in life, which are failure and pain. If you're not failing, you don't learn. If you don't suffer through pain, you won't know what it feels like to feel.
I go by those sayings. I'm very up with the sayings, like never give up.
Yeah.
No excuses. No excuses is what I go by on Instagram. No excuses fit, of course. But no excuses, never give up, stay strong, never accept failure. I mean, those are really what I stand by in my life.
That's good shit. That's good shit. And then, as I was saying, like the hammer is pain, the anvil is failure. And so when your sword cracks or even breaks, what do? You fix that shit.
You gotta fix it. You
gotta fix that shit. And these things happen in the end. With the sword crack, with your instance, the sword cracking or the sword even breaking, your accident, the depression, everything that has happened in your life is your sword cracking or even breaking. But you know what? You fix that blade.
Yes.
You continue to work on that blade. You continue to fix that sword, and you're fucking doing it. You're reforging your sword into your image. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm blessed to be where I'm at, man. That's at the end of the day. That's the only word I'm gonna use. I'm blessed.
And Donut loves you too. That fucking cat. She's like, I'm chilling.
She's like chilling on my jacket.
Yeah, she's a mush.
Yeah, I can
she's
tell.
Such a mush.
I can tell she's chilling on my jacket.
That's beautiful, man.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, where can people find you before we close up shop for the day?
Oh yeah, people can find me No Excuses Fit. Well, or people that'll probably watch me now can find me at Unique Fitness. I'm always at Unique Fitness. Or if you ever want to work out, hit me up on Instagram at No Excuses Fit, and let's get a workout in.
Beautiful, man.
It's fun to work out.
Beautiful, man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into volume 38 of BS Sessions, part of Time to BS with Staniel Smooth, and part of the Belly Up Sports and Belly Up Media Network. We're coming to you from the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. Nick?
Can I say one more thing?
Of course, brother.
Dan, I'm thankful for you having me on tonight and talking to everybody. This is honestly a dream come true and something I did not feel like would happen 5 years ago.
And we all get a second crack at life, man. We always do. And in this case, happened a little earlier than expected, but hey, you're fucking here, man. You're doing your thing, brother.
Thanks,
I appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Staniel Smooth. I'm coming to you from the lovely beaches of Long Island, New York. Nick,
Stay strong.
appreciate you for coming on, brother. And we will all see you with this life, and especially the next one. Cheers, guys.